Hello everybody, it is time again for some Magic, and this time we got a Midweek Magic Omniscience Draft. So the gimmick to this Midweek Magic is that you're doing a draft. It is a phantom draft, so you don't get to keep any of the cards, unfortunately. But whenever you are playing, after you've built your 40 card deck using the draft, you can play all of your spells for no mana. So I'm going to go ahead and draft this, record it, try and play out a few games. I don't know how they'll go. I'm not good at drafting. But with this, there are a few big things. You don't really need to care about what colors you're picking. I think the keys to doing well in this type of a draft, where you're not having to worry about mana cost, is to pick cards where you get to draw extra cards or have haste. Because the most explosive, you're going to be really explosive on your first turn. You're going to have the opportunity to dump your whole hand, and if you can draw extra cards, that means you have more out on the field than your opponent. And if you have haste, that means you can attack right away. So if you go turn one on the play, you can potentially just drop your hand on turn one before your opponent has anything on the field at all, and then attack. So I'm going to try and look for those kinds of cards. Let's see how we do drafting. Alright, so Indomitable Creativity. Destroy X target artifacts or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. Those players put the exiled cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle. That's interesting. Caught in a crossfire. That could be really good. Like mass removal. I'll be honest, a lot of what you want too is going to be big stuff. I like Caught in the Crossfire though. I think I'm going to take that for the opportunity to potentially wipe everything out on the opponent's side. This could be really, really good. I'm going to take that, because it's got counter and draw, depending on what you want to do. What's this? This could be huge. I think the Armadillo's a really good choice. Big bombs are very good in this type of a deck. Coyote's got haste. I'm probably going to take it, though there is some merit to Intimidation campaign as well. That seems pretty good. Form a Posse could be interesting, but I don't know how much mana I could pay into it all at once with this Omniscience Draft. I feel like this is pretty good. Making it to where your opponent can't block is potentially really good too, though. That could be really good. Fling could be helpful for a really quick finisher. Highway Robbery could be really good. I think I'm gonna go with Highway Robbery here. Card advantage I really think is going to matter. Okay, so this is going to be huge because you'll never spend mana to cast it. Another highway robbery, I'm probably going to go with that. 5/4 is not bad. I do want more card draw, though. Binding Negotiations is very tempting. I think I am going to take that for the opportunity to just make the opponent discard, potentially. I definitely think I want that. I do need some big creatures. Flying could be nice. That could be helpful. This rotated back around, so I will take it this time. Land is totally useless in this. I could see an argument for the... Chase is pretty cool. What we got here? Exile all graveyards, and everything that would be put on the battlefield gets exiled. That's pretty tempting. I think I want to go with this. Chase is really good too if I can get some of these intimidation campaigns. I just don't feel like I'm going to have a ton of crime committing going on. Let's go with this for creatures. I do really need to start getting some like big creatures and stuff. Card draw again could be really good. This could be good, but I think I'm going to go with the Ambush Centipede. Let's go with that, because hopefully I will get a big board fast. This could be good. The Ambush Centipede's tempting too. Lazav's tempting. Flash is kind of nice too, though. It's just not as useful for this. I feel like this could be really good. Another haste creature. Highway robbery again, very tempting. Form a posse is very tempting. Loan Shark's pretty tempting. I think I'm gonna go with Loan Shark on the off chance I get it in like an opening hand or something where I can play a bunch. I think I'm gonna go with another Loan Shark. Thunder Salvo could be really good if I go turn 2. I think another Highway Robbery is really good. Another counter draw. Got the Ambush Gigapede back again. I think I'm gonna put this in sideboard. It's not super great. Anti-Flash could be really good, because I know it does deal damage when it enters. I don't know that I have any legendary creatures, but the fact that it deals damage when it enters could be really helpful. That being said, I could go for Magda. But again, I don't know that I'm going to be doing a ton of crimes. I'm going to go with Annie for now, just in case. I could see this being potentially strong since I do have so much card draw. It's very tempting. I think I'm gonna go with that because I do draw so much. We'll go with a cool. Even if he doesn't get to do his cool thing, it's still a decent, strong card to put out really early on. Clear Shot could be interesting. I think I'm gonna go with Stone Cold. I know I said haste was going to be really important, and it certainly could be. Brimstone Roundup could be pretty good too. Because I really do plan on playing just a bunch of stuff real fast. Scorching Shot seems pretty good out of the options here. Discard draw, maybe. When he dies, draw a card isn't terrible either. I think I like that better than discard draw. I definitely feel like we would like to give something haste right away with these boots. Another Loan Shark seems really good. Go with another Muscle. This one seems obviously very good as well. Let's go with this for the off chance it could be useful. I don't think Rakish Crew is going to be very good. Another land that we just don't want. Alright, so we have the deck. I will just throw this back in here because, like I said, there's no reason to put lands in whatsoever. So this is it. We'll see how this goes. It's just a nonsense mix mash of colors. Hopefully it'll draw us a bunch of cards and get some interesting stuff going. Alright, going into match 1. Does look like we're only getting a 3-card land, but this seems pretty good. Can play out the Gigapede attack with it. Opponent is going first, which is disappointing, but I'll keep this. I can play the Gigapede out on their turn as well, which is interesting, so I'm gonna. That is rude. Very, very rude. But we'll do it again. Got lucky drawing the second Gigapede there. So the opponent's obviously not playing things where they want to actually do stuff, which is kind of crazy to me. They really wanted to go into hand interaction and stuff, which is silly in my opinion. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. The opponent could have counters, I don't know, but... Okay, interesting. We'll go here. And Loan Shark. Nice. And move the Swift Boots over here. Alright. Turn 1, or well, game 1 is a victory. I told you, getting haste and card draw is huge. I didn't realize we were only going to start with 3 cards in hand at the beginning, but just those couple of cards made a huge difference. And I wasn't even going first. Alright, coming in on game 2. Got some very strong stuff right away. Opponent is going first again. Game doesn't like me. I may in fact even, I don't know. I was considering holding the Deadeye Duelist just on the off chance that I get something to discard. Like a discard draw card, but I don't know. The Outcaster's really good if you're playing a bunch of big stuff like this guy. He's probably just going to play out everything and I'm just done. Like, I doubt I win this. Yeah, because he's drawing a card off to every creature he plays, and he just picked big creatures during the draft, and I can see why.
In a land without law, cunning reigns supreme. Majestic creature, isn't it?
Yeah, there is basically no way I stand a chance in this match now.
You'll never guess what happens next.
If I could give something haste, I would, but I can't, so for now I'm going to go like this. And it looks like that's going to be my first turn. We'll see if I get a second one. This does have the opportunity to give something hexproof if he's going to go do something like that. We'll see where he goes from here. I do have some big stuff on the board to contend.
This will make things more exciting.
Wow, okay. Let's get rid of Oko. I'm gonna do just a simple chump block right here. Lone Shark can take out this guy. A Cool wants to take out this guy, I think. And I could do another chump if I want to. But I think I'm gonna hold on the off chance I can draw a bunch. I'm not dead yet, but I am basically just ruined. I have no cards now. So unless I get lucky and can draw a whole lot, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, so that's it. We lost round 2. That is the unfortunate side of not going first in this game mode. Alright, we're into game 3. Let's see if we can get something interesting going on. Unfortunately, again, we do have the opponent going first. Which, I'll be honest, going first is pretty much everything in this game mode. Countering something could come into play and be useful, but that just seemed good. That seems very good. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go here first. Draw 2, and I will discard something. I think it'll be this one. Okay, so we won that one. We had some really good card options. Coming into match number 4 here. Finally, I am going first, so we will see what we can do with this. I'm going to start here. Maybe we can get some Swift Foot Boots and get him going fast. If they have a counter, that's going to be crazy. I won't have a card to discard if I stop, so let's just let that through. He's not going to do much this turn anyway. Got an 8/8 zombie, ain't bad. At the moment, he has chump blockers, but not much else. Okay, he was able to kill my 7/7. Playing top deck wars, this could go anywhere. Unfortunately, with highway robbery, if I don't hold it until I have something to discard, that can be an issue. Again, that goes back to me saying I didn't realize that this was going to be something where I could only have, you know, 3 cards to start with. I thought it would be a full hand because it was in the past. Alright, we won our, I think this was the 4th match, which means 3 wins. I hope you all enjoyed this and got some kind of an insight into how to play this format at least. Nothing else, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me.